Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jocelyn, and for today's topic, I'm going to provide you some good news regarding the no interview for certain non-immigrant US visas. This announcement was made by Department of State Secretary Antony Blinken. The first no interview US visa is the non-immigrant B1, B2 visa or tourist visa. This is only applicable for renewals. If you are a first-time applicant of a tourist visa, you must appear in person for an interview. For this no interview for renewals of tourist visa, you must meet certain eligibility requirements. I actually have a separate video on how to apply for this visa. Please remember, this is only for the renewal of B1, B2 tourist visa, not applicable for first-time applicants. The Department of State has extended the expiration period requirement for interview waiver for B1, B2 to 48 months until further notice. This policy is applicable for applicants renewing their non-immigrant visa in the same classification. Repeat travelers to the U.S. may, under some circumstances, renew their visas without appearing at the U.S. Embassy for an interview. If you meet the interview waiver qualifications, you will be able to drop off your visa application at an LBC courier office location if you are in the Philippines. Now, here are the eligibility requirements. You must be eligible for all of these questions. First, you have a previous B1, B2 visa that you wish to renew. Second, your prior visa was valid for 10 years. Third, your prior visa is still valid or has expired within the last 48 months. Fourth, you have in your possession your passport with a previous visa from the same category for which you now wish to apply. Another one, your name, date of birth, and gender on your last visa are the same. If there is a change due to marriage or annulment, you can provide documentary proof. Also, your most recent visa was issued on or after your 14th birthday. The last time you applied for a visa, it was approved and you have not requested an extension or change of status through the USCIS. How to apply? Step 1. Pay the visa application fee. Step 2. Complete the non-immigrant visa electronic application or DS-160 form. After completing the form, print and save your confirmation page. Step 3. You must register an account. Here is the link. I'll also send it to my description, so some are missing this step. Step 4. Deliver your documents for interview waiver service at any of the 100 LBC branches. Please check the website. Step 5. If your application is approved, your passport and visa will be delivered to the address you provided, so make sure to follow all these steps. You must submit the following. Aside from your payment confirmation and DS-160, you must also print the interview waiver confirmation letter after being eligible and answering all the eligibility questions. You must have a current and old passport with previous B1, B2 visa, 2 photos in color in white background, unretouched, size 2x2, and it must be taken within the last 6 months. Please do not submit the same photograph that appeared on your previous visa. Failure to submit will delay the processing of your visa application, so please take note of these requirements. In addition, the Secretary of State extended previously approved policies to waive the visa interview for certain students, professors, research scholars, short-term scholars, or specialists, F, M, and academic J visa applicants through the end of 2022. So I'm going to explain each one of these visas. Let me provide additional information. Generally, a citizen of a foreign country who wishes to enter the United States must first obtain a visa, either a non-immigrant visa for temporary stay or an immigrant visa for permanent residence. You must have a student visa to study in the United States. Your course of study and the type of school you plan to attend determine whether you need an F visa or an M visa. The other no interview non-immigrant visa is the F visa. What is the F visa? The F visa is for academic study, while the M visa is for vocational study. On the other hand, the J visa is for exchange visitor. Let me explain the F and M visa. So the no interview is until December 31st, 2022. For the F visa, it is for university or college, high school, private elementary, seminary or conservatory or another academic institution, while the M visa is for vocational or other recognized non-academic institution other than a language training program. Let me provide you the age requirement for interviews. This is applicable for U.S. non-immigrant visa. If you are 13 and younger, an interview is generally not required. For 14 to 79, it is required except for renewals. For 80 and older, it's not required. These are the requirements for F and M visa: passport, non-immigrant visa application, application fee payment receipt, photo, and certificate of eligibility for academic and vocational students. J visa exchange visitor. Here are the categories. Please take note there are only certain categories for J visa exchange visitor program. The third one is the M visa. The fourth one is the J visa. Now, there are certain temporary employment non-immigrant visas that have an approved petition by the USCIS, and these are the types of visas that will waive the interview requirement, which means there will be no interview. This new authorization applies to temporary workers applying for H1, H2, H3, H4, L, O, P, and Q visas. However, you must meet certain conditions for this no interview requirement or interview waiver. Under this authority, consular officers have discretion to waive the visa interview requirement for individual petition-based H1, H2, H3, H4, L, O, P, and Q applicants who were previously issued any type of visa and who have never been refused a visa unless such refusal was overcome or waived, and who have no apparent ineligibility or potential ineligibility. H1 visa is a temporary work visa for the U.S. With an H1 visa, you can gain temporary employment with a U.S.-based employer. Your H1 visa is valid for a specific period of time. Usually, it lasts for a maximum of 6 years before it expires. The next category, H2 visa. These are for seasonal workers. Another category is the H3 visa. This is for trainees. Another category of no interview visa is the H4 visa. This is for spouses and dependents of H visa holders. Let's talk about the L visa. The L visa is also known as intra-company transfer visa, is a temporary non-immigrant visa that allows international companies with offices in the U.S. and offices overseas to transfer certain qualified employees to their U.S. office. Let's discuss the O visa. Another category for no interview is the O visa. So what is this visa all about? This is for an individual who possesses extraordinary ability in the sciences, arts, education, business, or athletics, or who has a demonstrated record of extraordinary achievement in the motion picture or television industry and recognized nationally or internationally for achievements. Now let's discuss the P visa. The P visa category covers entertainers and athletes who cannot qualify under the extraordinary ability standard for the O category. Let's talk about the Q visa. The Q visa is a non-immigrant classification for participants of international cultural exchange programs designated by the Department of Homeland Security. For immigrant visas, there are only one classification of visa that has no interview or the interview has been waived. Let me provide the information and how you can qualify. For immigrant visa, it's the waiver of personal appearance and interview requirements for certain immigrant visa applicants issued visas on or after August 4, 2019. So you must meet these eligibility requirements. First, the immigrant visa was issued on or after August 4, 2019. Second, the applicant did not travel to the U.S. on the immigrant visa. And third, the applicant seeks and remains qualified for an immigrant visa in the same classification as the expired immigrant visa or in certain automatic category conversions and pursuant to the same approved petition. This means that the visa has already been issued and you were not able to enter the U.S. after August 4, 2019. If you have any other questions or comments, please post them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you guys for supporting my channel, and if you haven't liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. I always welcome new subscribers. Thank you guys for watching. I hope everyone is staying safe and have a great day.